And we're on episode 12. You may remember from the end of last episode, we actually got some decent cards. We got an Alexandrite Dragon, as well as the big bad boy Boral Sword Dragon. Realistically, even though this is probably the best card our deck can summon, and is probably the best card in our collection, because it requires 3+ monsters and is a Link 4, I don't think we'll be summoning it as much as we would like to. It can push the game, so it probably will come up. I mean, we probably will summon it, and it probably will steal us a game, which will be great. But right now, we probably just can't play it. Got the Alexandrite Dragon, as we say. I was debating on whether to play the Ancient Warriors card that we pulled, seeing as we now have 2 of them, but I don't think it's worth it just yet. If we get a few more Ancient Warriors in the future, obviously with them being warriors, we've got a few cards that synergize with that, so such as the Unexpected Die Trap. So yeah, if we pull any more Ancient Warriors, we'll come to revisit the deck, but for now I'm just going to throw in the Alexandrite Dragon, throw in the Boral Sword. We'll have to take something out of the extra deck, so for example Dark Paladin will have to go for now, and then to replace the Alexandrite Dragon, I'm going to get rid of this just because it's not come up as much as I thought it would. I thought this may have helped out a card every now and then by putting it in defense, but clearly not. So just to quickly go over the list before we go into the lower ranked, we have a very decent base stat line now of a, well, if you ignore like cards like this, you know, most of our level 4s are looking at least 1600 plus. Yeah, we have cards that can interact with our opponents. We have Invader of the Throne, we have Nightmare Penguin, we have the ability to special summon Bora if we have Shura. This card here gives our battle and boxes and other XCs an extra 1000 attack. The deck is still, in the grand scheme of things, crap, but it's come a long way from where it was in episode 1. So we're just going to take it back into the ladder, hopefully win a few games, and hopefully get a few more packs, and hopefully, since as it's been a few days since the ladder has reset, hopefully we won't be playing against meta at every given opportunity. Okay, so we are silver rank 5. If we win this, we'll go up to rank 4. Our opponent is also playing with a rescue rabbit mate and appears to have no customable icons, so we'll take that as a sign of good things to come. Okay, so they're starting off with a straight Pearly Street, so they're playing Pearly. We'll probably just resign in a few minutes. Our opening hand is not the greatest, though we do have removal in the way of Timebreaker Magician. So we'll just let them spam out some big XE monsters, see where they finish, and then we'll probably just sack it in. We'll give them this card here. Okay, so our opponent has ended on their rank 3. Another Pearly monster and a couple of XE materials. We'll see what we get from the top of the deck. We probably will resign here though. We do have a slight out in the Timebreaker Magician. I'm going to play this through. I'm just going to see if we can get the Timebreaker Magician to at least banish this. That way they will hopefully lose all the materials when it comes back. Yeah. Okay. Right, we'll summon out Timebreaker. Let's see if they do anything in response. Okay, so the summon's fine, no response there. We'll use the effect. We'll try and get rid of the XE monster. Bait them into some sort of... I say bait, I'll use a negate, and at that point we will resign. And here we go. Yeah. So they get XC summon now. I think they go into a rank 5. Oh, sorry, this is a rank 2, so I think they will go into a rank 4. Is it 2 ranks higher? Oh no, they just go straight into the rank 5. Is that rank 5, 6, 5, 7? And obviously we missed time. So yeah, we'll call it there. Yeah, we're never going to compete with Pearly. Yeah. Okay, so they've got the Dragon Maid icon. Probably playing something crap. Probably playing either Dragon Maid, well I say crap, much better than our deck. Probably playing Dragon Maid, Time Lord, and Cubic. You know, all the weeb anime decks that I just, well, not anime decks, just the decks that the people that you look at locals and just stink of dread and regret would play. So we have a combo in the sense that we have a Violon Soldier and the ability to equip it with Stimpack and change the battle position of an opponent's monster. I'm going to play it out. We're going to play Toon Gemini Elf in attack mode. We're going to do this in the hope that they've bricked. They're not going to be able to do anything to the Gemini Elf. When it comes back to us, when we attack with the Gemini Elf, we can hopefully pitch a card out their hand. We have to play in the sense that we have to hope they've bricked. Because what do we do elsewise? Oh, what is this? Scareclaw. I've never seen this deck. Oh, actually, no, I've seen this deck once. I think the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, one of the last times I played Paper Yu-Gi-Oh! Which was like a while ago. I was playing Hero, and my friend did play Scareclaw. I think in real life, this is a very cheap deck to build. So yeah, we'll let them combo off and see where they get to. So our opponents spent a couple minutes comboing off there, and to their own detriment. Oh, never mind, that can attack twice. I was going to say they probably should have put this monster into attack mode, the token, so they could hit for more damage. But yeah, 9,000 points of damage there. Scareclaw can do things apparently. So 2 losses in a row. Let's make it 3. Okay, so our opening hand is. In terms of our deck, it's okay. I mean, we would have maybe preferred some sort of a form of trap just to interact with. Same as last turn, we've got to play in the hope that our opponent can't do anything. We've got to hope they don't attack. In fact, that was probably wrong. I think now that we are out of the rookie ranks, setting that is probably incorrect on first turn, just because they probably will summon something out at least. If they don't summon something out, we've got nothing to steal. If they do summon something out, it's probably going to kill this, and then obviously the effect won't work. We probably should have summoned the Gemini Elf, same concept as last turn. So if they just pass now, then we've missed the opportunity to rip a card out of their hand next turn. But they are just setting 2, so that makes me think they're probably playing Labyrinth, so it probably won't matter in the grand scheme of things anyway. Setting 3, great. Okay, so they're playing whatever this is, the Link Streamer. So maybe they're just playing some sort of Link deck. But again, we probably should have summoned the Toon Gemini Elf first. That wouldn't have been able to attack over it. And then Toon Gemini Elf this turn could have hopefully gotten for damage and ripped a card out of hand. We have a few choices here. We could go into the rank 4 Battle and Boxer. We could tribute this, discard 1 card, and return all cards that your opponent controls in the same column as this to the hand. So we could get in for an easy 2,200. I think my preference... I wish we'd summon this instead of setting the Invader. I think my preference would be to summon Topaz Tiger for 2,000, change this to attack, and just hopefully beat over our opponent for some damage. I'm trying to think if this card was in the Link Structure deck. It is possible we could be playing it just against the Link Structure deck. They've got something in the battle phase at least. Okay, so if you took battle damage this turn, reveal a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster and add it to your hand. Okay. So this is going to go one of 2 ways. Either they will add something crap like Digitron, or they will add Launch Commander. Okay, I think this might be the Link Structure deck, so we could get a win. We've got a very good chance of winning here. I believe Link Launcher may tribute Cyberse monsters to pop cards though, so if they get a way to get multiple cards on field, we could be in a bit of trouble. Oh, here we go. All other Cyberse monsters you control gain 300 attack. Once per turn, you contribute 1 other Cyberse monster and target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. Yep. So, yeah, so we can attack over the Topaz Tiger. What is this? Brave Drive. Once per turn, when your Cyberse monster declares an attack, you can discard 1 card. That attacking monster gains 600 into the end phase, and he's going to give it an extra 1,000. Okay, so he's going to attack for 2,500. I think I'd rather him... Yeah, he's probably going to attack the Topaz. I would have rather him attack the... No, we won't use the effect. I would have rather him attack the Invader of the Throne. Once per turn when your Cyberse monster, so we can boost itself. So ideally we need to destroy this by battle. We do have this. Okay, the tribute warrior monster. Okay, so that changes how we're going to play it. We're going to play out the Tomb Gemini Elf. We will set this. Oh, he does have... That was probably a misplay. Right, so he's going to summon the launcher in his turn, meaning he can tribute the Brave Driver to pop a card. And he can attack with the launcher. The launcher can't get over Gemini Elf, which means he'll probably... But then again, the two monsters themselves can attack over these two individually. Because he can discard a card to gain 600. Right, so we have one pop. We have to hope he attacks in a certain order. We have to hope... I'm going to hope Gemini Elf lives again, just so we can... When we attack him, we can make him lose a resource. I think what we want to happen here is we want this to attack first. Pitches a card, hopefully runs into the Gemini Elf. Use this, use the expendable die to pop this. And then he wouldn't be able to run over with the launch commander into the Gemini Elf. Oh, he's going to use the launch commander with that. Okay, it's not dreadful because we can... He'll tribute the monster and we can... Hopefully, he'll get rid of this most likely. And then we can tribute this. Okay, he has gone for that. I think we're okay with this. He's going to attack this for 150. In our turn, we can at least attack back. And then we can keep this for the future if we need to out something, which is a much bigger problem. And this effect is at least only during their turn. So I mean, he's pitched the resource now to do that. What's he got rid of? He's got rid of... Ooh. Okay, it's not a graveyard effect. That works for us. Okay. What would be excellent now is if in our turn we drew Shura, summoned Shura, and then special summoned Bora to go with it, and then just attack for some damage, and then maybe made a rank 4 in the second main phase. A fairy would be good. That can beat over the 1500. Warning point is not dreadful. Okay. Right, we set warning point. And we just summon Bora and attack with Bora. Nice. Okay, we're in a relatively good position here. So we've got the warning point. We can put them off. We can like essentially stall them a turn. If they do something relatively big out, we can return it to hand. Hopefully with this. Okay, so thankfully in their turn they have just set one pass. We have a force break again. Okay, we're doing okay here because we can return a normal flip summon to their hand, and Bora can get in for some piercing damage. I was tempted to tribute Bora for the fantastic Striborg, but I don't think we need to. Okay. He's taking 1600 damage there. We'll take that. We'll pass it back to them. I mean, at this point, they may as well resign. Oh, nope. So I think you can... What is it? Discard 2 Cyberse to summon this, and I think its attack gets halved. I think. We may have the warning point this. Let's think. What's this do? Banish 2 other Cyberse monsters from your hand and or face up on your field. Special on this card, but its attack becomes half. You can only use this effect of Duel once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish one card from your hand, banish one monster on the field of attack less than or equal to this card's. So you can't actually get around this. What does the warning point do? Its effects are negated, and it's not original attack. With attack less than or equal to this card, so we can't get over our card. Can't get over our Bora. So we're okay with this. We can always return it to hand when it goes back up to 2/8 by summoning out the fan. If we get a warrior, we can tribute the warrior to get rid of it. So we've got a few outs. Yeah, he's realised that the effect is the current attack and not the original attack. Draw for turn. Ooh, Junk Breaker's quite cool. Oh, and it's a permanent reduction, so we don't need to worry about that. Here we're simply just going to summon out the Junk Breaker. Again, it's a warrior, so if anything in their turn gets crazy, we can pop it with the expendable die. We'll go into the battle phase. I was very tempted to activate Junk Breaker's effect and to negate that monster's effect, which would have been disastrous because it would have gone back up to 2,800. 400 easy there, and punch for another 17. We're in a very good position at this point. Hopefully they just resign in their turn and we can crack open a pack. We'll pass it through. Okay, so what can they top deck here? Regeki, Lightning Storm if they're playing that. I mean, if this is just the structure deck, they probably are at this point just finished. I can't think from what the Link structure deck has that you could top deck. And we're probably going to finish this out now with game, which is excellent. Oh, nice. We got the Shura finally. Okay, simple enough. Summon out Shura. There's a good chance that monster might have 2,000 defense. So, with that being the case, we will expendable die the face down, just in case, and then watch us walk into something now. No, we didn't have to worry. Okay, straight to the battle phase. We'll wrap this up and we'll crack open some packs. Nice. And the game. Hey! So I think that was only our third game on the ladder. So thankfully it wasn't like last episode where it took, 12 plus games or something to actually get a win. We'll take that. We'll see how many legacy packs we get in addition to our... we get a rank up. Excellent. Rank up, 100 gems. We'll get one. Oh, no legacy pack. Oh, it's a bit crap. Okay, right. One master pack it is. So, given how good our last set of packs were with the legacy pack and our master pack, I'm really not expecting anything half decent in this one at all. Yeah, no rares at least. What's this here? Is this another... When a spell trap is activated, destroy all cards in the controller's deck with the same name as the activated card. Is it worth playing this? Probably not. Only because our deck... We have to deal with the card they're playing there. We can't afford to worry about what's coming in the future. This is a Pendulum card. If you have no cards in your Pendulum zone, add 2 face-up Magician Pendulum monsters with different names from your extra deck to your hand. I thought that was from your deck. I was going to say we could add Timebreaker Magician and maybe something else, but no, not from the extra deck. We can't play that. We have a rank 6, and we can put this in the extra deck. Don't know if we actually have 2 level 6 monsters in the deck. What is this? This is our second copy of Orchestra Returned. The whole card pool, and we've managed to pull 2 duplicates, and neither of them are getting played in the deck. Perfect Ace is an Omni Negate. You can special summon this card from your hand by returning 1 UA monster you control to the hand, except UA Perfect Ace. You can only special summon 1 UA Perfect Ace once per turn this way. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can discard 1 card, negate the activation if you do destroy it. think we might play this. It's got a 2/5 booty at least, and it's an Omni Negate. So yeah, I'll probably try to incorporate that. Madolche Lesson, no. And lastly, it's the Shallow Grave. Each player targets one monster in their own graveyard. Each player special summons that target from their graveyard and face down defense. We might play this just because it's a way to get another body on board, and then it would help us make Bobble Load, Bobble Sword rather. So I mean, it does give our opponent a monster back, but if we're using this to push to make a Bobble Sword, then hopefully we're pushing for game regardless. So, yeah, possibly 2 playable cards there. I'll edit the deck and we'll jump back in on the ladder. Okay, so we made 2 quick changes to the deck. We took out 1 copy of Stimpact to make room for our UA Perfect Ace. And the second change we made was we took out the Nordic trap we recently got, the one where we can destroy an opponent's monster that destroyed one of our monsters by battle. I swapped that out for Titan Coder. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck. It changes its attack to 0, and if you do, negate its effects. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can set this card. You can only use each effect once per turn, so we get to use it twice. And essentially, yeah, we can make one of our opponent's big monsters 0 attack, and more importantly, negate the effect. Just the 2 changes there. We'll jump back on the ladder and probably spend about another hour trying to get our next master pack. We've got the option here, so we are going to choose to go first. Hopefully we get some interruption in the form of some of our traps, as well as a decent statted monster. Okay, so we have a fairly decent hand here. We have the 0-Day Blaster. Obviously, so if we make the link to Papa Pacharazzi, whatever it's called, we can tribute that to get 2 pops. We're just going to summon the Gemini Elf and pass. Don't know why Gemini Elf and Invader of the Throne seems to be stuck to my hand in this episode, but that's how it goes. Okay, so they're starting off with what the hell is that card called again? Lone Fire Blossom. So they're probably playing a Rika deck. Oh, no, just straight into Generator. Okay, we probably haven't got a chance against this. Yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. Yeah, on to the next game. No, not about that. Psyduck. Okay, so we're playing against someone with a Bovalo Dragon mate. If I had to guess, I'd assume they're maybe playing Dragon Link. Either way, it's probably going to be a quick resignation, then back into the lobby yet again. Okay, so we have an opening hand of a monster that can't be destroyed by battle once per turn in defense mode. We can negate the battle phase, full stop. And we have a Stim Impact as well as an Ego Boost. We'll set these 2 cards. And if it comes up, at least we can get rid of either the Ego Boost or the Stim Impact to use Scrubbed Raid and pass it over to them. Set 3 pass. They probably think we're on something like, I don't know, what's a heavy trap deck these days? Frogs. Starting off with a Rota, okay. Could be a plethora of decks. Okay, playing Rescue Ace. So I believe this archetype is relatively new. I've never played against it. But yeah, absolutely no chance of beating this, have we? Okay, so we are in the battle phase. We can end the battle phase. So we will at least try and do something. We'll use the effect now. We'll probably get rid of the Stim Impact, to be honest. Ideally, we'd like to top deck the Heroic Challenger card, and that way, with the Heroic Challenger card and the Ego Boost, we could beat over this. But I have no clue what this deck does in terms of interruption in our turn. Okay, so main 2, linking off. Link Hero, great. So we can just negate, even if we do get like a big, big monster on board to attack, you can just negate. We do have We've got some choices. I mean, we could always tribute the Go-Go-Go Golem, summon out the fan, return this to hand. I don't know if that does anything. I think they special summon themselves from hand. Right. Oh, okay. Looks like the Rescue Aces gain attack for every monster we have. Summon Shura. They're not going to gain attack. I think we go into the battle phase here. Attempt to attack over this. That is fine with me. And makes our attack 0 slightly annoying. Main 2. Would we like to go into the extra deck? We can make the we can make the heroic. The heroic challenger. Sorry, the battle and boxer rather. On 2/5, and if they attack it, we can make it either 3/5 if we just put this in defense. Please don't tell me we just put this in defense. Oh, thank God. Yes, we can either make it 3/5 or we can use the scrub grade to get rid of this to end the battle phase. And he gets to special summon a Rescue Ace. Okay, so there is the little guy. Unfortunately, we just have to pass it there. Okay, so in their turn, they're going to use the little guy to bring out another big guy. Okay, so he has turned 3 big Rescue Ace monsters into a Nightmare Unicorn. Probably wants to get rid of the Scrubbed Raid. Yeah. I mean, we can survive a battle with this turn with the ego boost. So we're probably still out of the game, but we can at least compete. So he's going to banish 2 Rescue Ace cards to special summon out this big boy. Turbulence. What's the attack on that? 3/5. Oh. Oh. Mate. No. Yeah. We tried there. You can just crash and then attack over. Yep, that's game to them. Well, we can't be accused of not at least trying. Great. Okay, so we're going to go back in and continue this slog. Right, Blue Eyes icon. I mean, character is quite a positive sign. We'll take that as a green flag. I hope they are playing Blue Eyes. I hope they brick, and I hope they're playing a really crap deck. It's the only chance we've got of getting a win. Again, Gemini Elf is stuck to our hand. What have we got here? So we've got Expendable Die, annoyingly not Warrior in hand. So we're going to have to go Toon Gemini Elf, set 2, and hope that will be enough. Maxi. Alright, well, they're going to go Neg 1. Excellent. Set 1. Set 2. Pass it to you. Oh, they're playing Math Mech. Ah. Huh. Hey, look, we have that card in our collection. Except they can use the effect and we can't. So they get to add a Math Mech card from the deck to the hand, and so they get to add a level 4. We've got no chance here, have we? Absolutely no chance at all. They've summoned out a Decode Talker Heat Soul. I've never seen this card. I have no clue what it does. But if I had to take a guess, I think they might be going for... Okay. I thought they might have been going for an Access Code Talker play. Access Code Talker? Access Code Talker? Taker? Whatever. An Access Code play, and hopefully we're just going to OTK us. But no, looks like we will get another turn. I'm not sure what we would like to top deck here. I think we've got a few outs. Bora wouldn't be terrible to go with Shora. Heroic Challenger, Extra Sword. It is a warrior, so we can pop. I'm tempted to set the reversible beetle, to be honest. So if they do attack it, it just shuffles it back into their deck. Bit of an underwhelming turn from them, to be honest, with the amount of resources they went through. Yeah, pass it over to them, and hopefully they just attack straight into us, and we bounce that, and they neg on the resources. Oh, hello, what is this? Gets the XC summon with 3. And you'll get to do something else. Alright. Cool. You do you, bro. Alright. So we'll now overlay these. Yep. Lapilance. Alright, cool. Oh, no. Does he get... Oh, that's like a Trish. Wow, that's like a Trish. That's yeah, that's their game. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done to them. I think I need a shave. Anyway, we tried. We go again. Another Dragon Maid. Yeah, odds on, Cubics, Time Lords, Dragon Maid. Last time we said this, didn't they turn out to be playing Pearly, yeah. Another deck. Actually, a competent deck, though. A competent deck, but a deck that has been co-opted by the degenerates of our community. Yes. Okay, so we have a Warning Point, we have the Scrubbed Raid, we have Removal, and a card that can't be destroyed once by battle. I'm tempted to set the Golem and then just set the 2. Hopefully, between the Warning Point, the Scrubbed Raid, and the Timebreaker Magician, we have enough here to actually be able to compete and play the game. Okay, we are playing... Is that another Math Mech? Yeah, another Math Mech. Alright, second Math Mech game in a row. Does Warning Point... I think if we fire Warning Point now, or had fired Warning Point on that summon, they can probably just spam other level 4s out and continue to play. I think it might be best to just do it here, because if we don't do it here, you can make a rank 4. When a monster is summoned this turn, that face-up monster cannot attack its effects. So we can't use the effects of this, and he can't summon from the extra deck with it. You can still get the effect off from Circular, which lets him to do, what is it? You can set one Math Mech monster, except this card from your deck to graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. Oh, okay, if the Math Mech monster... text. Too much text. And he has another one. There we are, yeah. They did very briefly lose connection, so if we get a win that way, we take it. Waiting here patiently. Okay, so he detaches 2 to add 1. mean, when do we just resign and move on? I think when he sets the trap after he finishes comboing and summoning out a bunch of rank 4s, that's when we probably resign, because then whatever interaction we have and whatever we can banish with the Timebreaker, they will be able to bring back those materials and just exceed someone with them in our turn. So yeah, I don't think Scrubbed Raid is going to quite cut it, and neither is a Golem. So yeah, I think we'll end it there, and we'll carry on in the next game. I wonder if we'll get a third Math Mech player in a row. Quite a popular deck, Math Mech. I assume it must appeal to the autistic nature of our Yu-Gi-Oh community. Maths and just numbers. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I know a few people that play the deck, and I'd say they're friends of mine, and they're definitely on the spectrum. Jokes aside, slander aside, an interesting character icon. What assumptions can we make from this? A ritual deck, perhaps. What is that ritual deck that we played a lot of in this series? Where oh, no response from the game server. Never mind. That blows that theory completely out the window. Hopefully we get an opponent with a steady connection, or a connection steady enough to get into the game, and we get a 3-win when they disconnect. We will be going first. Nice. Okay, we've got Warning Point. We have the 0-day Blaster, and we have the ability to make a rank 4 on our second turn, which can go to 3-5. I think we're just going to summon the Vion Soldier here, set 3 pass. Set 1. Set 2. Set 3. And it's there go. Okay, so they are playing a ritual deck, and yeah, it's the deck that I was alluding to before, the one with 0 attack. Don't really know how to play against this deck, and realistically, I don't think we can beat this deck in the sense that they can't be destroyed with battle, we take the damage. We have a Warning Point, that is the best thing we have here, really. We may just scoop this one also and then move on to the next game. See, annoyingly, Warning Point doesn't stop Ritual. Yeah, there's absolutely no chance. I think we're just wasting time here. We may as well move on. Hopefully, we get another player playing a Link structure deck sooner rather than later. I would like to be able to summon the Bobble Sword today in this episode, but chances of that happening do seem to be increasingly slimmer with every loss we get. Is it World Chalice or World Legacy Guard Dragon, I think that's called? Anyway, going first, what would be nice? Yeah, the Warning Point. Scrub Raid invaded the throne, something else, so we can send off the Scrub Point. We have cards. Okay, cool. We have the Titan Cider. So I think in this hand we're going to set the Nightmare Penguin. We'll set the Titan Cider, and then hope that is enough for our opponent to not do anything, and then hopefully return a half-decent monster back to their hand and just get in for some easy damage and maybe make a rank 4 in the main phase 2. There's that really dramatic Master Duel music I love. Main 1. Feather Duster, right, okay. I mean, we get to reset that at least if they summon from the extra deck. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to activate it in the same turn, but we can get it back. The only issue we now have is we are relying on Nightmare Penguin to essentially get us a game in 2023 on the competitive ladder. And I've seen enough. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So we have a force back as well as the Invader of the Throne. We'll set Invader, we'll set the force back, and hope between the two of them it's enough to steal a monster in their turn. And pass. And we have, a compulsory evacuation device, the Beetle, the Shorer, and a... Right, I think for this... You might be wondering, well, why aren't we setting the Beetle? The Beetle has a 20% chance of sending something back into their deck. The Shorer's got an 1800 attack, start line. And we've got a Compulse, so we've already got the job of the Beetle face down. What are we playing here? A Pearly. Oh. I don't know if this is right, but my logic is we get rid of the normal summon, and I don't think they can do anything else. I believe they have to have other Pearlies on the field to special summon other Pearlies. Now, I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. What are they getting here? Oh, I'm giving them, 100% giving them the draw and lock, but oh, they get to take the card. Of course they do. Yeah, never mind. This is not fun for them, and it's certainly not fun for me. A duelist just wants to summon their Bovel Soul Dragon and attack the game. Is that too much to ask? Not great. Not a great hand. It's going to have to be Invader, set, and then set the 0-day Blaster and pass, I think. Unless they are going first, in which case then this hand becomes even worse than it already is. Okay, so they are first, and they are starting with Prohibited Snake. At the start of the damage step, if your Cyberse Link monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Return that opponent's monster to the hand. When your Cyberse monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one card from your graveyard, then target one level 4 lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay. I think we're gonna have just... I don't know, it seems like they've bricked. I'm gonna set the Invader. I know the obvious thing may seem to be attack and generate advantage, but I'm gonna hope they brick one more turn and it comes back to us and we can at least take the Prohibited Snake, and then maybe that's one more material to like Bovel Sword Dragon or something else. Okay, so they are playing Salamangreat, and they've summoned a Fox in, they're going to the battle phase, which is annoying, because now we won't get the effect of Invader of the Throne in our turn. I mean, they'll take 1200 points of damage at least. Okay. Okay. So he didn't even activate the effect of his card. Does he want to lose? I mean, if he wants to lose, that's fine by me. We'll take what we can get. I don't know what I want to do here. I think Gonna summon the Infernoble Knight into attack. I think we just attack over these. And then... I don't really know where to go. I mean, in an ideal world, we like this Infernoble Knight to die. And keep the Invader on the board. Summon this. Use the Heroic Challenger and the Invader to make the Battle Boxer. And then equip the Infernoble from grave to the Battle Boxer, so it at least can't be destroyed by battle. And then we could always power it up to 3,200. Sorry, it would go to 4,200 because it would gain 1,000 from the Heroic Challenger. Are they just going to pass? Looks like we might just get a free win, boys. Oh no. They have summoned Salman Great Coyote. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there for a link material, you can activate one of the following effects. Target one Salamate monster in your graveyard except this card, special summon in defense position. Target one Salman Great card, and add it to your hand. However, they've just passed. Okay. Oh no, okay. Can we win next turn? We can win next turn. We can summon the Heroic Challenger, make the Battle Boxer, put it to 3/5, and then the 3/5 plus our 1,500 is 5k, and that gets us game. Okay. If we win this, it's certainly not a deserved victory, but it's a victory nonetheless, and we have to take what we can get at this point. Summon out the Heroic Challenger. Time for our big Battle Boxer, buddy. The most ironic part about this video was, as I was recording this, the storage space on my phone filled up and it stopped recording. So I had to quickly exit the game, go into my recycle folder, and delete the previous videos that I've uploaded, because I thought I'd already done that. And by the time I came back, we hadn't lost connection. We hadn't been disconnected from the game. So it was, I'm very lucky that I was able to come back to the game and not be disconnected. And at least we get a pack, boys. At least we get a pack. Whew. Certainly not a deserved victory, but we have to take them. Beggars can't be choosers, and we are certainly begging at this point, and we're begging for some legacy packs. It's going to be 3 legacy packs, please. Yes! Right, so 6 plus 8 is 14, so we've got 14 new cards to add to our collection. Let's hit the shop, baby! So the previous legacy pack was, master pack rather, was dreadful. Though, having said that, the packs we got before that one, did have Bolosaur Dragon, and the legacy pack did have Alexandrite Dragon. So I'd like maybe just some more generic Link 2s, maybe with some higher attack stats. Just some good cards. What is this? It's got 2,000 attack. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summoned by its own effect. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. If you activate a trap card or effects, or your opponent activates a spell card or effects, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 3 spell traps, place them on the bottom of the appropriate deck in any order, and then draw 1 card. We'd have to activate a trap to summon this. We might play this. We've skipped the whole pack. Right. Looking through what we've got here. Spiral Gear, fully armed, equipped only to a Spiral Agent. Not relevant. And we just skipped the... Oh, no mind. Another Dark Lord card. Pay half your life points. Special summon up to 2 Dark Lord monsters from your graveyard defense position with the same level as 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Again, we've added to the Dark Lord core we've been accumulating. If we ever get a Dark Lord core, then maybe we can play a Dark Lord deck, but I doubt it anytime soon. It cannot be normal summoned as set. Must be special summoned by banishing 2 Infernoids. Nope. Warlock of the Ice Barrier. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, both players must set spell and trap cards. Sorry, spell cards before they're activated. Dark Factory of Mass Production and a Gold Gadget. If we ever get Silver Gadget, then yeah, we'd probably play the two of them just to float in between. But for now, we probably won't be playing Gold Gadget. And what was this card here? Mirror Incest. Banish any number of... Not a good pack. Let's hope the 3 Legacy packs can provide some better cards. I would like to purchase 3 of these, please, sir. Oh, we've got 1 holo at least. I think... Does this mean it's a holo? I swear we've had animations like this in the past and not got a super rare. Goblin... Crow Goblin. Yeah, we won't be playing that. Okay. Okay. So again, what was with the animation if both cards in the pack are just normal? Oh, this could be okay. Symbol of Duty, send 1 normal monster you control to the graveyard, then target 1 monster in either player's graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip this card to it. This card is similar to Faustian's Bargain in the sense that we would have to start stacking our deck with more vanillas, and I don't think it's worth it just yet. It's a shame. Oh god. Mech Bass. Right, last pack. Come on, please, please have something playable. Please, please. Come on. Ape Fighter, level 4, 1900, Beast Effect. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, this card gains 300 attack. Love that. If this card does not attack during your turn, the attack gained from this effect returns to 0 during the end phase of that turn. Okay, so I think we probably will play this. It's 1900. If it destroys something by battle, it can go up to 2/2. If we don't attack with it in our turn, it just goes back down to 1900. Okay, so we can play that. Is it a warrior? No, it's a beast, yeah. And, oh, hello. Battle Survivor. This is a warrior. At the end of the battle phase, you can add 1 card from your graveyard to your hand except Battle Survivor. That was sent there during this battle phase. While you control this face-up card, you can only use this effect of Battle Survivor once per turn. Oddly enough, this card is very meta-relevant in Speed Duel currently. The Streets of the Battle City box. And the idea is you play this with the new Weevil skill card, which generates like an insect token every turn. You use this in tandem with other cards in your deck just to blow up your opponent's resources with like token grenade or token explosion or something like that. This recycles the spell card token explosions for you to bring it back. So not the battle phase, for your monsters. It's just a very good card in Speed Duel currently. 1600 level 4 Earth. It's a warrior. We may have to rejig the deck to play some more warriors, just so we can get more use out of like our unexpected die trap. Yeah, at least 1 playable card from them 6 cards, but nothing game changing there. At least not like the last episode anyway. Looking at the clock there, we're at about 50 minutes for the episode. I think if we were to jump back onto the ladder and try and get another win, we'd probably be looking at least another 20 minutes on the video. So we'll call it there for today. 2 wins, arguably 1 playable card. not the best result for today. Hopefully, it'll probably be a few days again before I record. So maybe we'll see less meta in the next few episodes on the ladder and hopefully play against a few more structure decks. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm enjoying the series still. I hope you're enjoying it, those who have stuck along since the first episode. If you have any suggestions to make for the deck, let me know. Yeah, and if anyone else is doing their own Masochist series, let me know in the comments, because I've been watching a few other people's series and I've been enjoying the content out there. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next episode, guys.